Hi guys, here's another video to help you get ready for your Module 18 quiz. This was from 18.2, solving equations with rational numbers. And all that means rational numbers is an equation that contains either fractions or decimals. We can clearly see this equation contains 4 different fractions here, all right? Now don't be scared off by them. I know we always think fractions are evil things. No, they're not, all right? We're going to show you how to get rid of these fractions from the equation really simply, all right? And the key is to look at the denominators, all right? We have a denominator of 4, a denominator of 2, a denominator of 6, and 2 again here. So we have 3 different denominators, all right? We should know that LCM stands for least common multiple, all right? So we're going to find the least common multiple of 2, 4, and 6, all right? And this is going to help us get rid of the fractions here and make them into whole numbers, a lot simpler to work with here. All right, multiples are really just, so for 2 it would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on, all right? And multiples of 4 would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on, all right? And then multiples of 6 would be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. And I want to look for the least common multiple, all right? And if you look through the list, we're looking for the smallest number that's in every single list, and I believe it would be 12 is the smallest number that appears in all 3 lists, all right? So very simply, what we're going to do for any equation that has fractions in it, to remove the fractions, you're going to multiply both sides of the equation by the least common multiple, which was 12, okay? So we're going to multiply the left side by 12, and we're going to multiply the right side of the equation by 12, all right? So if we do this correctly, this should get rid of all the fractions here, all right? So we should do 12 times 3/4, all right? I believe that comes out to be 9. So if I do 12 times 3/4, that would be 36 over 4, which is 9n, okay? And I know 12 times a half, that means half of 12. Half of 12 is 6, okay? On the right side, I want to do 12, so we're kind of doing the we are doing the distributive property here. 12 times 1/6, all right, that gives me 12 times 1 is 12, divided by 6 is, that would be 2n. And then we're going to do 12 times 15 halves, all right. 12 times 15, quick in our head, is 180, divided by 2 is 90, I believe. Okay, not too bad. All right, and you should have your calculators to work on that. If you didn't, I believe that's 90, quick math. All right, I'm not even doing this with a calculator. All right, now we're going to go from here, and we are going to just solve it the normal way that we did in the previous lesson. We have variables on both sides here. So I have 9n on this side, 2n on this side. I want to get them together, so I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides. It's the smaller one, okay? That gets rid of this variable. Okay, the only thing left on this side over here now is 90, which is good. It's a constant. And now I had 9n, I took away 2n, that gave me my 7n, okay? And don't forget your plus 6 was still here, so we got to bring it along for the ride. Okay, so just like always here, we got a variable, a constant, and a constant. I want to get these 2 together here, so I'm going to have to move this one to the other side by opposite, right? This is a plus 6, so I subtract 6. Don't forget to do it to both sides. Okay, that zeroes these out, okay? And I have 7n left on this side. And then 90 minus 6 is 84. And since I don't have 1n here, I got to do one more step. If I want 1n, I got to divide both sides by 7. That cancels these out. And sorry, I ran out of room here. 84 divided by 7 is 12. Okay, so my solution is n equals 12. And if you wanted to go back to the start and plug in 12 here and here and see if it comes out to be equal, it should, and I promise you it will. All right, I hope that was helpful.